Hi, everybody. We're back with Unit 6. This is our grammar pages 36 and 37. This week we're talking about possessives. Now, a possession is something that you own. If you possess something, you own it. So your possessions are the things that belong to you. So when we say a possessive noun, it's showing ownership, something that belongs to a noun. So if it's singular, we add an apostrophe and an S. If it's a plural noun already that ends with S, then we just add an apostrophe to the end after the S. So mom's ring is the ring that belongs to mom. We have mom apostrophe S. Store's parking lot, the parking lot that belongs to the store. Pond's water, the water from the pond. But now if there's more than one, the girls' shirts, there's a lot of girls. They all have that same shirt. The girls' shirt. It ends with S to show that there's more than one. The apostrophe comes afterwards. Customers, carts. Lakes, shores. Lots of lakes, more than one lake, and then the shores that go with them. So the S is just telling us that there's more than one customer. Over here, the apostrophe S comes after the noun, showing us that there's only one of that noun. Okay? So down here, we're going to be choosing which of the possessives is correct. Is it a singular or plural? Singular, plural. We're going to circle the right one and then we're going to write it. Okay? The blank hallway is noisy. The school's hallway is noisy. Or is it more than one school? You could argue that probably a lot of schools' hallways. But here they're saying the. The usually is one. So we're going to have the singular, the school, but then apostrophe S shows that the hallway belongs to that school. The school's hallway is noisy. All the blank faces are friendly. Teachers. So is it one teacher or is it a lot of teachers? It says all the teachers. So we're going to have more than one teacher. So we're writing teacher, but we're going to make it plural. All the teachers. But now we also have that possessive. All the teachers' faces, the faces that belong to the teachers. So it's more than one teacher, and we want to say that they own those faces. So all the teachers' faces are friendly. Our blank computer is new. Our classrooms. So if it's ours, do we have more than one classroom? No, just the one. So we're going to write the one, classroom. And we want to say the computer that belongs to that classroom. The noun is just singular, so we are going to put apostrophe and then an S. The blank's desks are comfortable. The students' desks are comfortable. Even if we didn't know there's more than one student, are is telling us. So we want students. There's more than one student in the classroom. So we're going to write our noun, students. The S means there's more than one. But we also need to show that the desks are the students' desks, not the teacher's desk. The students' desks. So we've got more than one student, and we're going to just put that apostrophe at the end to show that the students own those desks. I'm going to move down to the bottom. The last two, we are going to rewrite the sentence to use the possessive, and we're going to be replacing the underlined words. This shows you how awkward it is not to use a possessive. I like the hat that belongs to Emily. The hat that belongs to Emily is much more complicated than saying, I like Emily's hat. I like Emily's hat is much easier. So I like Emily. Make sure you have that capital. It's a name, like our Emily. I like Emily's hat. Is it one Emily or a lot of Emilys? It's just one Emily. So we're going to put apostrophe S to show that the hat belongs to her. I like Emily's hat. The shoes of the boys are muddy. The shoes of the boys is a much more complicated way of saying the boys' shoes. But here we have boys is plural. So the boys, we're going to write it here. The S means more than one boy. But now we're going to say the boys' shoes. So we need that apostrophe to show the shoes belong to the boys. The boys' shoes are muddy. Don't forget that period at the end. If you need to pause for a second to catch up, go ahead. I'm going to go on to the second page. We're still working on possessives. A possessive shows ownership. A noun owns something else or it belongs to that noun. We add an apostrophe and an S to the end of a singular noun. But if the plural noun already has the S, we just add an apostrophe at the end. It would be silly to say girls' bikes, right? If we put apostrophe S, girls' bikes, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't sound right. So here, girls' bike apostrophe S, that's one girl's bike. Girls with the apostrophe at the end shows me there is more than one girl and they have more than one bike. So we're going to be doing what we did at the bottom of the first page. That's what we're going to do on this whole page. We are going to replace the underlined part with a possessive noun. So the garden of my mother is big. So what belongs to what? Is it garden's mother or mother's garden? Okay, mother's garden. It's my mother. I've only got the one. You can see here, mother is singular, no S. So my mother apostrophe S. My mother's garden is big. So you can see here that the noun is a singular noun. So if we have no S here, we're going to add apostrophe S. The colors of the flowers are pretty. Is it the colors flowers or the flowers colors? The flowers colors. Now here looking at flowers, it's already got an S, so it's a plural. The flowers. And now I want to make it a possessive. I'm going to add the apostrophe. The flowers colors are pretty. The thorns on the roses. Again, we're going to say the thorns belong to the roses. Here it's already a plural. So I'm going to write the plural, the roses, and then I'm going to add that apostrophe after to make it possessive. The roses, thorns. The thorns that belong to the roses are sharp. I'm going to move it up a little bit. You can almost see those last ones, but here we go. The dog that belongs to Noah, is it dog's Noah or Noah's dog? It's Noah's dog. So now look at the word Noah. It does not have the S. It is singular. It's just the one. So Noah's, I write the singular and then apostrophe S. Noah's dog digs holes in the garden. The bone of the dog is buried in the dirt. It's going to be the dog's bone. So take a look at that noun, dog. It's singular. It's just one dog. The dog, apostrophe S, the dog's bone is buried in the dirt. The acorns of squirrels are buried there too. Okay, the squirrel's acorns, take a look at that noun. It's already a plural, it's got the S. So we're going to say squirrels with the S. Now make it possessive, the squirrel's acorns. Squirrels' acorns are buried there. And then we use a comma to separate two. Squirrels' acorns are buried there too. If you need some time to catch up, go ahead and pause it there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.